lonely. Okay, good morning, guys. Welcome to Season with Love. I'm Casey. This is my kitchen. Today, we're going to be cooking something that I'm used to, that I love. It's called Thiebou yapp, and it's an African dish, specifically from the part of Senegal. It's a Senegalese African dish. Thiebou yapp means rice and meat. Okay. We're gonna go over the seasonings and the process we need, because we also featuring our nokos, which is an African green seasoning. We're gonna use all these products to make our nokos, and then we're gonna come back with our finished ingredient list. Okay. Right now we just have our ingredients for our nokos and whatever we're going to use to season our meats with. Okay? So let's go over this ingredient list, y'all. First thing, we have some green onions or scallions. A pretty good amount, a pretty nice bunch of those. You need a large amount of onions. Now, these onions are going to serve 3 purposes. So I have 3 onions, okay? The large one is going to go in my nokos. And the 2 small ones, one is going to fry, and one is going to go on my onion sauce, which this video also features my spicy African onion sauce. Okay, we have 2 bell peppers. We have a large amount of garlic, fresh garlic cloves. I advise you, if you're making green seasoning, to always go with fresh ingredients. We have ginger right here, and we have our habanero peppers. Okay, you can use whatever color you like. This is what my supermarket had, the green. They also come in red, orange, yellow. Use what you like. We have some fresh thyme here. We have our Maggi cubes, which is just seasoning cubes, soup stock cubes. We have some Maggi pollo, which is chicken seasoning. We have some liquid Maggi seasoning, which is a flavor enhancer. You definitely need bay leaves. Okay, bay leaves. We have some all-purpose seasoning for our in place of our salt. Now let's go over these spices, guys. As you can see, I didn't want to have all the spice bottles out for you guys. So let's go over these spices. We have some fresh thyme. We have rosemary. We have ground chilies. We have, ground coriander, parsley, black pepper, ginger powder, garlic powder, more parsley because we needed 2 teaspoons instead of 1, ground bay leaf, and turmeric. Okay, we're gonna need all this to go inside our nokos. The nokos is the African green seasoning. Okay, so if you have fresh parsley, use it. I didn't have any, so I'm going with the dried. Okay, and I'm using dried and fresh thyme leaves. So I'm gonna prep the veggies and get back with y'all when we start blending this nokos, so we can get all our ingredient list together with our meats and everything that we need to continue on with this dish called Thiebou yapp, lamb and rice from Senegal. Alright, y'all, now we're gonna start to prepare our nokos. I got all our vegetables prepped and cut down to a smaller size so that the blender don't have to do a lot of work. I'm going to add them in the blender in no particular order. I'm just dropping them in here. Get all your bell peppers in. Here go our ginger. We're not using that much ginger. Ginger is very strong and will overpower everything. So y'all be careful with that ginger, okay? Get our peppers in here. All that garlic. Garlic is very essential to this dish. Them onions. We're going to get that thyme in there. Okay? Get all that in there. Scallions too. Get them all in there. Our seasoning cube. We're going to break that down. Get that in there. This is our hot peppers. I had some small orange habaneros in the freezer, so I threw that in there too for a little extra spice. Make yours as spicy or as less spicy as you like. Get the rest of this thyme in there. Okay. Got ginger in there. Now we're going to add our spices that was on that plate. Get them all in there. Everything. I'm going to show y'all what we're going to do with this seasoning that we're making right now. Okay. So you want to get all your seasonings in there. You also want to get your chicken seasoning in there. Okay. Your all-purpose seasoning. Get that in there. Okay. That's it, guys. Now we're gonna add a little bit of oil to this so that we can blend it up. About a quarter cup. Y'all stay tuned on Season with Love. We making nocos right now, y'all. Alright, y'all. We back. We got all our ingredients prepped. This is our nocos. Okay, this is the texture that you're wanting your nocos to be. This is that marinade and that seasoning that we made, y'all. This is the texture you want it to be. We're going to season our meats with this here. Okay. This plate here, you're going to wrap up and put this in the fridge until your whole meal is done, okay? We have some sliced bell peppers, tomatoes, and cucumbers. We're also going to put a boiled egg with this, okay? But this is for your final presentation of your Thiebou yapp, okay? What you're going to need is some lamb, of course. We have some lamb loin chops. You could use a leg of lamb or whatever lamb you can get in your area. This was all I could find in my area, so this is what I'm using. I have some chicken drumsticks to aid just for flavor. This is Thiebou yapp, not Thiebou garding, which is with the meat. Which is with chicken. We're making Thiebou yapp, which is rice and meat. We're using lamb. You can use beef. I have an egg, which is also going with the final toppings we're going to boil. We have our 2 onions because we're going to make the yapp sauce, the onion yapp sauce, which we need mustard for, and vinegar. We're going to need vinegar for the yapp sauce, okay? And we're going to need some crushed red pepper flakes and the nocos. That's what I told you. Nocos is going to serve 3 purposes. We're going to put it in a pot, we're going to season the meat with it, and we're going to season our onion sauce with it. We're also going to need our Maggi for our onion sauce. They might call it soy sauce. And we're going to need this for our pot too. And we're definitely going to need bay leaves for our pot. And the rice. It's lamb and rice. Okay? Can't forget the rice. So y'all, let's get started. We're going to dice up one of these onions. Because after we, and you're going to need oil. Okay? You're going to need oil. So let's get started, y'all. Because there's a lot of steps to this process. So stay tuned on Season with Love, y'all. We're making Thiebou yapp, African lamb and rice, Senegalese national dish. Stay tuned on Seasoning with Love. Alright guys, we at the stove. I got my cast iron pot. We ready to go. I'm going to start by frying off our meats. Okay. I'm going to get the chicken in here first. Y'all saw me how I season the chicken. Get it in here and get it fried off. Get it nice and brown. guys, now our chicken has browned off. We're going to take this out and we're going to get our lamb in there, okay? Now stay tuned on Thiebou, love. Okay, now we dropped our lamb in here. We're going to brown off the lamb as well. Guys, now that our lamb has taken on a nice little brown color, it's time to add that one medium onion I told y'all that y'all was saving for the pot. Y'all gonna get that in there and fry that down until your onion has caramelized. Okay? We're gonna caramelize this onion and brown the onion off. Y'all stay tuned so I can show y'all the next step. Now that our onions have caramelized, we're gonna start to pick up. By browning our meats, we develop some fond in the bottom of the pan, or crust, or whatever you want to call it. So for our rice to have the right color, our Thiebou, we're going to start adding a splash of water. I have a little bit of water in this knuckles bowl, and now we're going to let this fry down. Okay, this is what's going to give our rice the right color. We're going to do this 2 more times, and then we're going to add some water to the pan. Okay, while we add that, the little splashes of water, we're going to be scraping up the bottom. Y'all see that color that's coming into the pot? Keep on working it. Okay, see that water have fried out and evaporated. You add another splash. Y'all stay tuned. Now that we picked up all that crust from the bottom of the pot, when you go through it, you can see the silver back in the pot. You know you removed all of the fond and it's into the sauce. You want to add about a cup of your knuckles, okay? Right to there. Fry that up a little bit for about a minute. With the fire being on high, it shouldn't take that long for this to fry up. Okay. Once that fry up, you want to add about a quart or so, 1.5 quart of water. Okay. You see, now that we've added that water to there, we've developed this beautiful color that's gonna color our rice when we put our Thiebou yapp in there. We still have the lamb in here stewing. We're gonna add back our chicken. Okay, let the chicken, because this chicken is not cooked. We're gonna finish cooking it and let it lend its flavor and juices to the stew. Now we're going to cover this and let it cook until the chicken is done. When the chicken is done, we'll be back. Alright guys, now we're going into our onion sauce. We're going to put a little bit of oil in the pan. About a tablespoon. So we can start sweating down our onions. So this is that whole onion. Remember, we had 3 onions. One we made the no-cost with. One we fried down with our lamb. And this is the 3rd one that we're making our onion sauce with. Okay? I'm going to add a tablespoonful of the no-cost. I'm making a mess. That's alright. I also want to add a tablespoonful of mustard. Tablespoonful of vinegar. You're going to get this all mixed up. And blend it in and let our onions cook and become tender. Okay. Now my son, he likes it very spicy, so I'm also going to go in with a little pinch of crushed red pepper flakes. Y'all stay tuned on Season with Love. This is the onion sauce for the Thiebou yapp. Alright y'all, so this is the final product of our onion sauce. The onions have gone really tender. We added our crushed red pepper flakes, so y'all can see the little red specks in there. Sauce is nice, rich, and delicious. Okay. This is the yapp sauce, they call it, because you eat it with the Thiebou yapp. Okay. Now we're going to finish off our Thiebou yapp. Y'all stay tuned on Season with Love. We're back at the stove. Alright guys, we're back at the stove. Okay, we floated a habanero in here for a little extra kick. We're going to remove our chicken. That's done. So you don't want your chicken to fall off the bone. So I have a clean bowl here. Remove your chicken and put it onto the side. Okay. Okay. We're going to leave the lamb in the pot. Remove this pepper. You don't want it to burst. Now, what you're going to do with this pot, I've added several bay leaves, you guys. About 5 bay leaves I've added to the pot. And very important, add your bay leaf. When you add the chicken back in, add 5 to 6 bay leaves, okay? Now we're going to add our rice and the rest of our seasoning blend, our gnocchos that we made. Alright guys, now we're going to go in the... Cut off that water for me, please. Alright y'all, now we're going to go in here with the rest of our gnocchos blend. All of it, the whole last of it. Gonna get that in here. Okay. And I tasted it, my seasonings was on point. Now I'm gonna add that rice. I have about 4 cups of rice going in. Washed rice. Wash your rice. Make sure you get out that excess starch. I'm using long grain rice for this. Traditional, they use broken rice. By me using this metal spoon, it's going to naturally break up my rice. Okay? So, now that we have our rice in, we're going to bring this up to a boil and cook it for about, we're going to turn it, once we get up to a boil, we're going to turn it down to a low heat and cook it for about 30 minutes. And we're going to check on it after that. Alright y'all, I just opened up the rice. Y'all can clearly see the rice is not done yet. Now I have to turn the rice. So you want to go and take the rice from the bottom and flip it around the top. Okay. I'm going to turn the rice and put the rice back on. Now that all the liquid have absorbed, ooh, and our rice have taken on a beautiful color. Beautiful. I'm going to just turn the rice. Okay. Set the rice back up. Y'all like what I'm doing in these videos? Give me a thumbs up. Like, share, and subscribe to Season with Love, y'all. I'm going to steam down this rice. Continue to steam down this rice. And y'all come back and see my finished product of the Thiebou yapp. That's the best part of the Thiebou yapp. It's when you get to decorate your rice and set up your beautiful rice and serve your rice. This Thiebou yapp is often ate with your hands. You sit down family style or party style. This is called, that's why they call this the party rice. And everybody just digs in to the beautiful platter of rice, okay? I'm breaking the rice with this spoon right now. Okay. Now we're going to keep cooking the rice through so we get a nice, dry, fluffy rice. Another 20 minutes and it should be done. Y'all stay tuned on Season with Love. This time I'm adding a little piece of aluminum foil to aid in the steaming process. You don't want to add any liquid. So cover that with foil. Cover that one with your lid. Keep the fire on a low heat. Another 20 minutes. I just wanted to take the time to come on here and thank everybody who subscribed to my page. And please stick around and continue on this journey with me. Okay, I really appreciate you. God bless all of you. Okay. Thank you so much. Alright guys, we back with our final product of the Thiebou yapp. See, we have decorated our rice beautifully. Looks amazingly delicious. All of our toppings. Our egg, our cucumber, our tomatoes, our bell peppers. Got a habanero pepper for whoever wants that extra spice. We got our yapp sauce, our onion Thiebou yapp sauce here that we made. Y'all got the recipe for that. Y'all know I'm gonna serve y'all up a plate of this. If y'all like what I'm doing on this channel, give me a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe to Season with Love, y'all. God bless. Thanks for watching.